Hey y'all, it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to tell you hi. And if you are coming back to visit my channel, thank you so much. In today's video, we will be doing a fun fall decorate with me here in our main living room. We kicked off the fall series decorating our kitchen. So in the kitchen, I did a fun apple orchard theme. If you are new, this room is what we call the fancy room. We have a family room where I do a little bit more kid-friendly decorating. And in here, I like to make it a little bit more formal and classic, but yet laid back. My motto is when you walk into my home, I want it to be like a warm hug, and it's so easy to do that with the elements of fall, and I'm hoping to recreate that here in this room. I want to bring in some plaids. I have a lot of pieces that I thrifted last year that I did some remakes to. So my style is just what I love and kind of what leads me and guides me each season. I don't really have a plan in place, but in this room, like I said, I do want to bring in some plaid elements along with gold tones and just some beautiful oranges and gold fall leaves and colors. With that being said, I'm excited to get started. I want to take you guys along with me, so let's get to decorating. So for those of you who have been following me for quite some time know I love to start by decorating this fireplace mantle. It just kickstarts my seasonal decorating. It's one of my favorite things to do next to tablescapes. I love to take something as simple like this ugly garland. So I promise guys, it will be transformed into a beautiful fall mantle. It does not look like much right now, but I do like to leave this garland up year round because I like to just use it as a base for seasonal decorating. So I'd love to use that base garland just to secure the garlands that I layer up here for the mantle. So first I added this beautiful one. I can't recall exactly where I got this one. Some garlands were actually given to me for free. A lot of people know I decorate, so they hand things down to me. If this one wasn't passed down to me, it was probably bought on sale from either Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or Amazon. So next I'm stringing in this, to me it looks like a branch garland. So I want it to look very organic with the branches spread out. So I'm going to take my time to fluff it out, but I won't film it because we have a lot to decorate today and a lot of things to do. So I may do this as a two-part series. I'm not sure, depending on how long this takes me, because like I said, we have a lot of this room to decorate. So we're going to take it in steps, and if it gets too long, I'll make a part 1 and a part 2. So I'm going to use a total of 3 of these branch garlands, and I'm going to just kind of place the other one on top and fill in any gaps. So I'm not going to film this again. Like I said, I don't want this video to get too long, but I am going to take the time just to space and spread everything out. Next, I want to add some fall stems. So I'm not sure exactly which ones I'm going to keep. Some I've had for a long time that I'm just going to try to tuck here and there. And then there is a few that I did buy specifically this year for the colors I want to achieve. So these I bought from Michael's this year. They were 60% off. So I'm going to tuck them in. I am going to break them into smaller stems just to kind of tuck throughout. But I want to make sure that I like the color first before I do that. Next, I'm layering in these beautiful stems, also bought from Michael's this year. I love the velvet pumpkins on them. And I'm just sticking them inside the garland right now. I don't want to break them into smaller stems just yet until I know I'm using them. So we'll come back and do that later if necessary, but I just wanted to make sure I'm happy with the overall look before committing to do that just yet. So I'm liking the different textures and colors. So now I'm ready to commit, and I'm just going to break a few of these stems off and then just tuck them throughout the garlands. So I just wanted to show y'all the pillows that we're going to be using in the living room today, and why I chose these specific fall stems, because they match the color in the pillow so perfectly. So again, I'm going to tuck these throughout the mantle until I use them all, because I love the color that it's going to pull from the pillows. Love how the mantle's turning out. I may remove these green and rust orange color ones, but first I want to hang a wreath to make sure before I commit to taking them out to see how it all ties together. So I'm going to hang this beautiful wreath with this ribbon I bought from Michael's. Again, 60 or 70% off that week I went. So I have a hook up here, and that's just how I attach the ribbon to it. And then we're going to get some more velvet pumpkins. I bought these in a bag, and I just want to use a few and hot glue them to the wreath. The wreath I've had for years, but I want to tie it all together with bringing some velvet texture up here also. Next, I want to add this beautiful basket to the bottom, and we're going to just add some different pumpkins inside of it. But first, I want to crinkle up this packaging paper and place it at the bottom of the basket so that everything doesn't sink to the bottom. First pumpkin I want to add is this one. I bought this years ago from Hobby Lobby. It lights up, so I'm going to plug it in and place that in the center of the basket first. So this basket was actually given to me, and I have used it in so many different ways. I love the shape and the color of it. So now it's time to light things up. If this is your first time here, I use this remote often to turn on and off my seasonal lighting. So you can add up to 3 strands of lights per unit, and with a click of a button, turn on and off the lights. And I have a unit like this in this room and in our family room. So I will link this amazing invention below if you are like me and have many strands of lights that you don't want to have to plug and unplug, especially this upcoming Christmas season. Now I'm going to layer in these pumpkins that either came from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree of different sizes, colors, and textures. Originally, I was going to add the gold candlesticks here with the orange candles, but I wanted to try these first. I moved them from my kitchen into here. You might recognize them. I thrifted these cute bird candlesticks, and I used them on our kitchen seal above our sink, but I am loving how they're looking right here, so I may leave them and just put the gold ones in the kitchen. And next, I'm adding these pumpkins. I love the texture and the colors to them, and these were bought from our local pop shelf. The electric fireplace below, I want to add this beautiful sign I bought from Hobby Lobby. It's been a couple of years since I bought it, but I thought it would match and bring in the brown tones from up here. In front of the sign, I'm adding this thrifted pumpkin that I painted last year. So I'm going to keep the basket that I have right here next to the fireplace, and I'm going to add the same blanket I added last year. I love the colors, and it's going to match again. And then I have this beautiful bird pillow that I'm going to tuck inside. But first, I want to bring in another layer. So I'm going to add this waffle one I thrifted last year to the back of it, and then the bird pillow tucked in front of it. So if this is your first time here, I wanted to introduce you to our fur babies. Belle is our black dog, and Daisy is her cute baby. And I'm going to cozy the couch up with some blankets and pillows that they love to lay on. These blankets were $6.49 from Hobby Lobby. They had a great clearance in their pillows and blankets. And then I'm layering these beautiful plaid ones. This was the inspiration of the color for this room. And they were $20 for 2, which isn't too bad, especially for today's prices of pillows. And these came from Ross. I'm going to layer them with the original pillows that came with the couch and love seat. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all these pillows, but I'm just trying different things. And I'm going to layer these really pretty lumbar pillows in the middle. I'll probably go back and tweak the pillows a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm loving it, but first I want to decorate the coffee table to see what colors I want in the pillows. So I bought that scallop tray from TJ Maxx, as well as this adorable pumpkin pumpkin. It was $14.99, and I will link it in the description box below. I'll link anything that I can from today's video, but this pumpkin, if they still have it, I think this would be so beautiful on a Thanksgiving tablescape or anywhere in your home for the Thanksgiving season. But I wanted to show, so I'm going to add this thrifted book, and then we'll place the pumpkin on top. And next to the pumpkin, I added this picture that will create a beautiful arrangement in, also bought from TJ Maxx this year. So I'm taking these two stems and just kind of making them into one. I love the yellow gold ones, and then the rust color orange is like bringing in the colors from the pillows. So again, I'm not sure if I'm keeping these pillows in the backdrop, but I definitely want to see how this turns out first before we make that decision. And in the center, I'm adding these darker brown tones, and then again I'm taking the time to separate them and just making it look as wild in nature as I can. These stems I had for a while, so I can't recall where I got each one from, but usually I get them on sale from Hobby Lobby or from the Dollar Tree. If you check the Dollar Tree often enough, you can usually find some great stems to use for your arrangements. I'm going to switch out the two books right here. I'm going to use this one elsewhere, and then I want to bring in a little bit more brown, so I'm adding this brown one underneath the picture. To finish off the vignette, I just added some random pumpkins and some balls. These were thrifted or bought from a Pop Shelf. Next to the tray, I added these beautiful candle holders that was thrifted last year that I did a very easy DIY by just painting them, and I just did the sponge painting method. I didn't want to completely cover it. You could spray paint something like this, but when you want details, definitely sponge paint. And then I'm adding these beautiful candles. We bought these from Michael's. I used one of them in my kitchen this year, and I am obsessed. I love the top of them. It looks like the wax has actually melted, so they look so realistic, and the colors in them are absolutely gorgeous, along with the details of the leaves. And for the finishing touch, I'm adding this beautiful yellow gold leaf plate. So now that the coffee table is all decorated, I definitely decided to switch out those yellow pillows. I'll use those in the family room this year. And I wanted to add some more color and bring in some more of that deep, they almost like call it like a deep brownish rust color. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but these pillows match perfectly. These were from At Home. They were $15, and I thought they were so beautiful. So I'm adding one to this chair. As you see, Daisy is hamming it up, saying cheese for you guys. That is going to make the cutest little fall picture. So I did take a still photo of that, and I'll post it right here. And there's Belle enjoying the couch with the new pillows. The pillows brought much more color to the room that I was hoping for. Now we're going to remove this summer picture, and I'm going to add back my trusty gold mirror that I love to add in this room, especially for the fall and winter months. It needed a quick cleaning, and I just want to let you guys know that the previous owners of this home left that beautiful picture for us. Next, we're going to decorate this corner cabinet, and I like to start by decorating the top. I want to add this beautiful dark thrifted basket, and I put another wreath that I had, an extra one, like the one we hung above the fireplace mantle. I'm not going to need it anywhere else, and I thought it would tie in the colors. And I'm just adding some extra pumpkins, some picks up here, and this precious fall sweet fall sign. Now let's do some shelf styling. So I added this beautiful peel and stick contact paper my friend had given me, and I'm hoping the fall decor looks just as beautiful with this as a backdrop as the summer decor did. So down here I left the bird cage and some thrifted books, and I'm going to add this beautiful pumpkin that I painted last year. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. It was a paper mache one, and to go with my gold theme last year, decided to paint it. And then I'm adding this cute little thrifted pumpkin. It's actually an ornament. I put that on the inside of the bird cage, and this beautiful amber vase. For a pop of green color, I'm adding this faux flower in front of the bird cage. Next shelf, I'm adding this beautiful fleur-de-lis gold tray, and then I'm going to add this beautiful, it's like a yellow mustard color pumpkin. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. I absolutely love the texture to it. And then I'm just putting some decorative balls and some pine cones just to fill in the rest of the tray. Moving the tray over ever so slightly to add this cute mini thrifted Goodwill vase and this adorable Bless Our Home pumpkin I bought from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. To this shelf, I'm adding my favorite fall decor so far, this cute leaf from Pop Shelf, and then this really cute burgundy book next to it to place this precious TJ Maxx pumpkin and adorable bird in the middle. To the top shelf, I'm adding this mini thrifted basket. I love the copper leaves on it. And I decided to go ahead and just pop one of these faux plants from Walmart inside of the basket just to bring some more green up here to the top. Next, I'm putting this really cute mini vase I bought from, it was the Pinhook Flea Market local to us. She has such great pieces there. And I love to just go look for seasonal decor when I go shop there. And this adorable turkey, it opens up and allows you to put some little things inside. I'm going to leave it empty this time, but I think this also came from either Pinhook Flea Market or my friend's consignment shop Roundabout Resale. The last thing we're going to add is this mini gold pumpkin just to bring some gold tones to the top. And I love how this corner shelf is styled simple for fall. So another thrift find that I found last year at a local Goodwill were these leaf plaques. I did a mini makeover just by painting them this beautiful gold color, and I almost put them back. They were 99 cents a piece, but I'm sure glad I didn't because I absolutely love them and I want to use them again on this wall right here. Now let's decorate this end table on the side of the love seat. So I'm switching out the shades to the lamps just to bring in a little bit more warmer tone. My sister-in-law had given me 2 of them and I thought they would be perfect to switch out for the fall and winter season. And then next I'm adding this beautiful vase. I think this was given to me because I don't even recall buying it. So I'm going to just make a really easy arrangement inside, starting off with these goldish yellow eucalyptus picks. I think they're so beautiful. But a sweet subscriber gave me the tip to use rubber bands. I used to use like floral wire, so this is a lot cheaper. So if you're using a vase like this one that has a small neck and it expands out larger at the bottom, it's hard to pull the picks out when you're done decorating. So I used to use the floral wire, and thanks to my sweet subscriber, I want to pass along this tip that saved me a lot of money and precious time because those rubber bands are super easy. Next, I'm adding these beautiful florals. I bought these, it was either from Michael's or Hobby Lobby this year, and I love the green little seeds that it kind of mimics to bring in a little bit of green to the arrangement. I'm just kind of fluffing them out. Again, I usually buy all of my florals from Hobby Lobby or Michael's if they're on sale, as well as sometimes Amazon, and you can always keep checking at Dollar Tree. Sometimes you find some really good ones every now and then. At least I do for sure. And then I'm adding these beautiful, they're like I wouldn't say a burgundy, but like maybe a deep red color. And I'm just tucking a few of those in just to bring in some of the deeper red tones in the room. I want to add this beautiful leaf that I bought from, I think it was from the Pinhook Flea Market last year. I definitely thrifted it for sure. And I love the beautiful yellow tone that it has. So I'm just adding a small pick and then another one of those beautiful LED candles that we used on the coffee table area. Again, I love the colors in this, and it's going to bring in some more of that deeper reddish tone over here, as well as the yellows and the oranges. I'm going to slide this over just a bit so I can add some fleur-de-lis coasters. On this end table, I'm adding this wax candle lamp. I've had this for years. And then I'm adding this beautiful gold tray that I thrifted. And I want to add a diffuser and just create another cute vignette inside of this. So I'm starting off with pouring some water in our diffuser, and then we're going to add an apple pie blend that I made. So if this is your first time here, I am a certified aromatherapist, and I love incorporating aromatherapy in my seasonal decorating. So I will will do a whole separate video with some fall scents and blends that we can make. So look forward to that. If you haven't already done so, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I love sharing blends and recipes that you can use for your seasonal decorating and your family's needs. If you don't already have a diffuser, I will link one below, especially a color changing one like this. It's so fun to use for seasonal decorating. I decided to add the orange glow for today's video. Now I'm adding this cornucopia, also thrifted from the Pinhook Flea Market. Inside of it, I tucked some pumpkins and some stems. I tried to zoom in and show you guys I added this really cute textured pumpkin from Pop Shelf. And I'm trying to use one hand to zoom in while I film, and I'm trying to fit everything in a very tight space. I'm going to have to put it back on the tripod because, as you see, it's hard to film and hold the phone at the same time. So it's going to go back to being grainy, but I promise it won't last long because we're almost finished. On this side, I'm going to add a plaid pumpkin. Again, from a Pop Shelf local to us. I hope you guys have one. If y'all do, it's definitely worth going check out. They have great prices like Dollar General with lots of home decor, and they have the most cutest things for each season. And we're finishing off just by tucking in a few more pumpkins from Pop Shelf and some that I had for years that I'm just pulling out of bins just to fill in all of the gaps. I did turn off the diffuser temporarily while I finished decorating because it was just blowing as I was trying to decorate. I'll turn that back on and I'll show you how beautiful it all turned out. Let's style a few more shelves here on an entertainment center in the living room. So above the TV, I have this shelf, and I like to decorate it. So I took one of the extra garlands that I didn't use on the mantle and just kind of made an oval out of it. And I'm placing this free pumpkin that was given to us. I'm just switching out those pumpkins that were in it with a few velvet ones and some extra stems that I have. And then to the top of the stand, I'm adding another one of these beautiful Michaels LED candles. This one's the largest size that they have. In front of it, I want to tuck this beautiful thrifted leaf. I made a DIY on these last year with the napkin methods that you just buy napkins, peel them and decoupage them onto different things like these wooden leaves, and it was so much fun. So I will link that video below, as well as any of the items that I'm using today that obviously weren't thrifted and can be bought in a store. Recent, of course, like these beautiful candles. So don't forget to visit the description box. For the last layer, I'm adding this wool pumpkin from Pop Shelf, and then we're ready to decorate the other side. On this side of the shelf, I'm adding this beautiful barn scene. I love the yellow tones in the picture. And then I'm adding this beautiful lantern with a yellowish gold base, also bought from my friend's resale shop. And then I'm placing another one of those leaves that I DIY'd last year. I'm just going to tuck it right here next to the pumpkin. And lastly, I'm placing this beautiful velvet leaf. I think this was bought from Hobby Lobby. Side of the entertainment center, there's 3 shelves. So to the bottom shelf, I'm adding this beautiful picture from Home Goods, and then I'm going to lay this beautiful leaf tray right here. I love the details in it, and we're going to add some pumpkins. This one is a light up one. I'm going to add it to the center, and then we have these beautiful, it's like yellowish gold ones, so I'm going to place one on each end. next shelf is where we're finally going to place the burgundy book. And then I have these faux ones I'm going to put on the side. I like to use books as risers and dividers. So here is this beautiful pumpkin that I want to add on top of that book. I love the colors in it. That was from, I think, Hobby Lobby, and this turkey as well. I love that it's gold and it's perfect for fall. Then I'm adding a leaf that I've had forever. As you can see, it's chipped, and I'm just placing this cute bottle. I think this was from probably Dollar Tree, I'm guessing. And on this top shelf, I'm adding this large amber vase. I wish it was a little bit lighter color, but I do like the size of it. And then I'm putting this tea light and these stacked pumpkins. It's the ceramic light up style ones. And then last, I'm adding this really cute gold squirrel. On the other side of the entertainment center to this bottom shelf, I'm adding this fleur-de-lis plate rack, and then I'm adding this beautiful platter from Home Goods. And then I have this amber vase. I don't know where I got this from. It may have been given to us, or looks like maybe from the Dollar Tree. Then I'm adding another one of these cute mini light up pumpkins. To this center shelf, I'm adding another Goodwill find that I actually painted with the same paint that I used last year for the DIYs. And then I'm adding these beautiful balls from Kirkland's. I love the plaids and the prints on them. And then I'm just embellishing the rest with some leaves and some bowl fillers. On the last top shelf, I'm adding another large vase, and then I'm putting another beautiful light up pumpkin and an adorable light up owl that actually doesn't light up anymore, so I'm going to have to look at changing the battery. But both of these were purchased from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. And now we're going to go in and take a closer look and see how it all turned out. Belle is going to welcome you to the living room tour. So I'm loving all the colors, warmth, the texture, and plaids in this room this fall 2024 season. And as you see, I'm giving you a peek of our fall tree. I didn't decorate that on camera because I know not everybody does that, but I promise I'll give you a close-up look when we get to that corner of the room. And stay tuned to the very end of this video where we will end it with a beautiful evening tour. Well, friends, I sure hope that you enjoyed another Fall Decorate With Me series here in our living room. As always, I hope that you gain lots of ideas and inspiration for your own homes. If you have not already done so, consider subscribing to my channel because we have lots more rooms to decorate here at Little House on Metairie, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We will end this series with a beautiful fall home tour before prepping and starting Christmas decorating. And don't forget to visit the description box for recipes and links. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for your kindness, encouragement, and support. Until next time, friends, bye for now.